Greetings, Light Tribe, Janine Palmer here, Spirit Silver Moon, Harmony Energy Healing, Sacred Sessions. This video today is about what we focus on and changing our focus to improve the quality of our life through our thoughts. Okay. All of us have been hurt by others. Okay, our perception or misperception of others, or theirs of us. Okay, so like when someone believes something about you that isn't true and you know it's not true, but they don't get it or see it and it feels hurtful. That sucks. Sometimes we try to defend ourselves. Sometimes we might just realize, you know what? What's the point? I know what I know. I know what is true. I don't have to prove it to anyone else. So at some point, we probably should take responsibility for laboring under misconceptions, but the problem is most of the time we don't know we're doing it. And a good friend of mine, Anthony, in his book about how a mouse became a lion, he talks about the difference between emotions and feelings. And thank you for this, Anthony Altman. Yeah, the emotions are different than feelings, and the feelings are more connected to the heart, and we do need to move beyond the mind. The mind is part of us. If the mind rules us, we suffer. There's a lot of things that are out of balance in this world, in ourselves, between our bodies, emotional, mental, spiritual, physical. Sometimes we don't even know we're out of balance. Sometimes we don't know what to do to get ourselves back into balance. Okay, so this video is about what you focus on, paying attention to what you focus on, if you can. So like sometimes we have that friend, and whenever they're talking about someone else, it's in a negative tone. They're finding fault, putting it down. And you start to see the negativity. And even when you talk to another friend who has talked to that friend and they go, oh, after I talked to him, I was so depressed. I felt so depressed. Things like this. Because it's that lower energy. And when you are in that space, you might pick up on it. And it might affect the way you feel. That's why sometimes we like to be around happy, bubbly, type people. Rather than downers and people who are focusing on the negative, finding fault, talking about the negative, staying stuck in the negative. And that's because of resentment. It's because of unforgiveness, resentment, anger, judgment. It's all connected to ego. And what I've noticed is people that are sometimes do this will be the ones saying, oh, I don't have an ego. Okay. So we just don't realize things. Okay. So what we focus on can make us happier or unhappier. Okay, it's paying attention to your thoughts. So if you can notice yourself thinking something bad or lower vibrational about someone, I'll just say that later on. Change it. What can you find positive about any person, any situation? There's shit going on the news that's horrible and devastating. But you see how people are coming together to try to make a difference. Focus on that. People are trying to they're being proactive and they're trying to make a difference or a change. Now, sometimes the change people want to make, they're just, I don't know. Sometimes we want change because of our woundedness. We want our stories heard. Whatever it is for each individual. But I'm talking about trying to find the positive. And I don't even like the word trying. Endeavor to find the positive throughout your day. When you're outside looking around, what is there to be positive about? Oh, that's a beautiful tree. Oh, this is a lovely neighborhood. Oh, something. That's a pretty dog, or that person's being so kind. I don't know. Find something positive to be aware of, observe it, be in gratitude every morning. I'm thankful for this. I'm thankful for that. So if you can put your energies in gratitude and finding something beautiful and positive instead of finding something stinky and negative and nasty, like, oh, look at the way they dress, or that's not the right color for that person, or those clothes aren't very flattering. Who made you the fashion police? You know what I mean? Pay attention to your behaviors and where it's coming from. That's non-acceptance of self. When you judge others, it's because you're not accepting yourself. Okay? So this is just about, it's a challenge to look for the positive, look for things that are beautiful, especially if you find yourself, if you can catch yourself in a negative thought. Look at the thought. What is it saying? What is it doing? Where is it coming from? How does it serve you? Because when you're finding the beautiful and the positive and the gratitude, it's going to lift you. That is going to serve you. When you're finding the negative and the fault and the judgment, it's going to keep you down and maybe even take you lower down. And it's going to push people away. So that's all this little video is about. Peace.